Welcome back, everyone. I'll go and show you the basic process of how to use Instagram, my favorite application in 2022. Now, this is a complete beginner's guide for the most part. I will be going over some pretty, maybe not intense things, but some basic things here and there. The first thing you want is to make sure you have the Instagram app downloaded. So to do this, what you want to do is you want to make your way over to your app store like this. You want to type in search, and all you want to do is go and type in Instagram. Now, hopefully you know how to do this by now if you know how to use the App Store, and all you have to do is download this application. iOS, Android, pretty much all OSs you have access to. However, you can also access it via the website. Now, you will have to make a profile. That is very, very easy to do. Once you get a little pop-up, you'll just go until you create an account or sign in. If you've never created an account before, like I haven't, this is my basic account. I do have my main account, but this is like a side account. All you have to do is create an account. It's a bunch of personal information, so pretty much make your way through it. It's very easy. It's nothing complicated. As long as you have an email or phone number, you should be able to sign up. Now at this point, once you're signed in, you will come into this panel, and this is this is a brand new account. I unfollowed everybody, so this is pretty much the layout. Now, this is how this Instagram application goes. The main way you navigate through this whole entire UI are with these buttons down here. So this is your home tab. Pretty much anything that anyone that you follow posts will come onto your home tab here, and you will see a bunch of things populate. Now we'll go ahead and follow some people in a second, but within the home tab, you have your story tabs right here. You can access your direct messages here, and pretty much here you'll see everybody that you can follow. Now, the search tab is how you can go ahead and search for people. So you can go ahead and search for not only, trending sounds, but you can also search for people, usernames, businesses, business accounts, all these other things. You can go ahead and search for it in the search tab. Now, the middle page is how you can actually go ahead and post photos or even post stories if you want to. So let's say you want to go ahead, and I'll get into a little bit more detail in a second, but just get familiar with the layout. On the bottom right corner, you can click a post, story, or live as well, which again, we'll get into in a second. Let's go and click the X button for now. And this heart section here is basically people who are trying to follow you, or people, liked your photos or liked your stories or whatever the case is. You can go ahead and see all those things here. Now, since nobody's liked my photos or anything, nothing's going to come up here. But sometimes you may see people that you can, follow as well as some suggestions. And the most right profile icon here is basically your own profile. So you will see your profile here, your profile photo, stories, posts, highlights, anything, videos, Instagram reels, all that information will be posted right here. So to give you some perspective on what a complete profile will look like, let's go and go back here and let's look at PewDiePie's, profile, for example. You can see he has a bunch of stuff here, and all he's doing is posting the stories, and Instagram does the rest. Now, let's say you like PewDiePie and you want to follow him. Well, all you have to do is go and click that follow button, and you are now following PewDiePie. You can also see some suggestions down here for some other people to follow. In this case, let's go ahead and search for a username. So let's go and click the search button down here. Let's go and click the search bar up here. And let's go and type in my other username. That's actually my actual Instagram. So you can type in my username here. And when you do that, you will see my username right there, as well as some people try to copy me, whatever. All you have to do is go in and click on my username here. And you can follow me if you want to. This is just an example, and I will appreciate if you follow me. And all you have to do here is that once again, you can see not only the profile icon, you can see their description here, you can see how many followers they have following, and all this other stuff too. Now you can also scroll down, and you can also check out all the photos that they have. So you can see all these photos that I've posted throughout my life, and just I've been posting a while, but you can go and scroll through here and you can see all these photos and everything like that. Now, once you're done following somebody, well, how do I go back out? Well, instead of completely swiping out and clicking the back button, all you have to do is go and click the search button right there, and it'll take you back to that original page. Now, if we go and click the home button, you can see, we don't even have anything on the home page yet, even though we followed some people. Well, all you have to do is go ahead and swipe up, and it'll go ahead and refresh the page for you. And this is the great thing about Instagram, is that it'll go ahead and fetch everything for you, and you can go ahead and see everybody's posts. Now, it looks like nobody posted in a while, but you can still see some more people to follow. So in this case, let's just go ahead and follow Barack Obama. Let's follow Justin Bieber for the time being, and all these other people too. And we can go ahead and swipe up, and hopefully we get some more posts. So now we are starting to get some posts in our feed. So all we have to do here every once in a while is to swipe down, and once you see that refresh, it means some things are refreshing in the background. So now we can go ahead and see our first photo. So what we want, let's say we really like this photo of Justin Bieber. All we have to do is go and click the like button here, and you can like the photo. You can also double tap the photo, and you can also like the photo that way. You can also leave a comment if you want to. So we can go and click the comment section here, and we can leave a comment if we want. Hi, this is so cool, whatever you want to type. You can click post, and you can go and actually access that way too. We can go and click the back button, and this third option is to actually message this photo to somebody. So if we go and click this, little option here, we can go ahead and send out this message to somebody or send this photo to somebody, but we can also go ahead ahead and add this post to our story as well, which we'll get into in a second. So we can hop out of here. You can also bookmark this photo by clicking here. And you can go ahead and save this photo to your bookmarks, which you can access later. And from here, you can just keep swiping and you can see every other post that everyone's done. And that's pretty much the only photo we have here, but that is pretty much the basic layout. Now you can also access your direct messages, aka people you are messaging or texting, by on the top right corner. If you go and click there, you will be able to see messages that you've sent to people. So here, if you ever want to send somebody a message, in this case, let's just use Floyd Mayweather for example, we can go and click here and we can message these people. Now chances are they're not going to see this. However, if you actually follow somebody that knows you, like your friend or something down the street, well, you can message each other through here. So you can click here, you can say hi, and you can go and message whoever you want to. Again, nobody's going to see this, but it's still pretty cool. You can also send a photo to them. You can record a voice memo. You can also video call or face call them this way too. So that's another really awesome thing that you have. You can also double tap to like their messages too. I don't know if you, so you can also double tap to like your messages too. And you can also hold it down to copy and unsend and unlike as well. So you can unsend a message doing this too. And that's really that. Now, this is like a whole beast in and of itself, but that's a basic layout. You can also swipe back to get back in all your messages that you have. If you swipe up, all the messages that you sent will also come up here too. Now, swiping back once more, we are back on our home page. Now, funny enough, if you actually swipe to the left side of your feed, so you swipe right here, you can get into your stories panel. So let's say you wanted to post a story. You've heard a lot about them, but you've never done it. Well, this is the basic layout. So if you want to post a story, stories go away after 24 hours unless you add them to your highlights. What you can do is you can take a photo just by holding this little option here, and you can go ahead and edit up this photo just like how you can do it on Snapchat or any other application. You can tap to add text. You can go ahead and save this photo. You can add a filter to this too, or a little caption. You can also go ahead and draw on this if you want to as well. So that's a really cool thing that you have. You can also go ahead and change up the colors and all this other crazy stuff. There is a lot of capability here. But instead of posting it to your story, you can also send this little option out to other people too. So if I wanted to send it to Snoop Dogg, I can go and click send, and that photo should be sent over to Snoop Dogg. Now, nobody's going to see it, but it's still a really cool option. Making our way back to our little option here, you can also make a video by holding down here, and you can also, just like very similar to Snapchat, you can go ahead and access this like that, and that's really all you have to do there. You've now just taken a video on Instagram. You can go ahead and do the same editing, same everything, and you can send this photo or video out. Now, if you want to delete it, you can go and click the X button, click discard, and that photo or video will also be deleted there. Now, there's some other options here. If you go and click create, you can go ahead and get into some more of these filters with some interesting backgrounds, and you can swipe to the side on the bottom. You can actually change some things here and there. So all these are a little bit different. You can ask a question, you can ask whatever, so many different options. Hopping out of that one, you can also add in a boomerang if you want to. That's another really cool option. You can also add a layout if you want to add some type of other images or something. And there's a lot of different types of things you can do here. So that's another really awesome level. I've never seen this one before. So there's a couple other options here. We're kind of getting into the more of the details, but essentially this is your story panel. I would recommend looking through and seeing some interesting story ideas that other people have had, and you can also copy those here. But typically there's a bunch of filters down here as well. So you go through here and change your filters if you want to. And this is another really cool thing you can do down here. Again, kind of getting into the nitty gritty. If you want to switch to your front camera, you can click here. Now, if you want to make an actual Instagram post, so if you want to post on Instagram, you can go and click this post option here, and you can choose whichever photo or video that you like, and you can post it as a normal Instagram photo or video. Now, again, be wary of what you're posting. I wouldn't recommend doing anything crazy. Everybody can see this, so keep that in mind. But here you can go ahead and actually modify it. You can change, what you want the photo to be and everything. And you can also select multiple photos if you want. So you can click select multiple photos and you can post multiple photos at the same time. Again, it's totally up to you. The ball is in your court, but that's another really cool thing you can do. Now, under live section, you can actually make an Instagram live, aka people can watch you in real time, just like how any other live stream is, and they can see what you're doing. So from here, you click live, you click the button, and you are then technically on Instagram live. So that is pretty much the basic layout there. Now, if you go and make your way over to your profile icon here, and you swipe up, you can see I'm now following 4 people. So you can go ahead and follow as many people as you want to. And if I go and click here, and if I swipe up, you can see pretty much still nobody's trying to follow me, which is okay. But if you go and click on our profile icon once more, you can go ahead and edit up your profile as well. So if you click on the edit profile button, you can see you can change your profile photo, your bio description right here, and so many other things in this option as well. If I go and click done, you can also access a lot more information from your specific Instagram app by clicking on the 3 lines up there. So by clicking on those 3 lines, you'll come here. Now you can go into your Instagram settings, your archive, your activity, QR code saved. If we go and click on saved, you can see that one Justin Bieber photo we liked earlier. If we go back here, open and orders and payments, close friends, and discover people. So under settings, if we go and click here, there is a lot of Instagram settings here. If you ever want to change your password, if you need to change your email or phone number, if you need to contact Instagram or change your account type, so much stuff is here. If you ever have any questions with an Instagram, not only can you Google them or YouTube them or whatever, or even ask in the comment section below. You can also click on the help option here, and you can actually get some, information for whatever you're having. So under their help center, they do a great job at describing, common questions. You can also search for different things too. So if you have a problem like, hey, how do I report something or whatever? Well, you can click that and you can see an article basically talking about everything that, how to fix a specific situation. So Instagram support does a pretty decent job with this stuff. They whatever, like I've had some issues with them in the past. But that's pretty much the basic layout. If you want to exit out, you click X here. You click on the back button, you click on the back button again, and you're back on your profile. Again, if you ever want to see all your posts, you can click on the little option here. And most of the time people do post stories. For example, we have Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber as well. I don't know why I'm talking so much about Justin Bieber, but you can see she posted a story. So all you have to do if you want to see a story is click on it just like this, and you can pause the story by swiping it down just like this temporarily. You can also swipe up or DM the story. Sometimes if you want to comment a story back to them, you can click on it. You can also exit out of the story by clicking there, and typically you'll see a whole list of stories there too. So that's pretty much a basic layout of how to use Instagram in 2022. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.